Hey, Sonia Watts, how you doing? What's going on? Let's check it out. Sonia Watts is in the house. Lisa Taylor. Hey, Leslie Harris, Valerie McFadden, Rhonda Hayes, Kay Solo. How you doing? Denise. Good evening, everybody. Let's find us a song as we can come on in here. Yeah, let me find you guys a song. It is the New Year's. It is the New Year's. Let me see. Stimulus check at tracking update. When will that be on there? Let me see. I don't know. This is the new year. How we gonna do it, you guys? I like McDaniel. Um, Baby, hold on to me. Whatever will be, will be. Come on, come on. Ooh, come on now. We gonna listen to a little bit of that. I don't want it that loud though. So hold on. Oh, that's a different one. That's a different one. Anyway, you guys, this is the new year. I will listen to it real quick. That's LeBert. Let me see who's all in the building. Andrea, Margie McDonald, Devon. This is going to be a new year, you guys. How you doing, Devon? Shawana, Toxic. As you guys come in the building, make sure you hit the thumbs up. We're going to talk about the case with the two boys that's in California City. Hey, Paula, how you doing? Janie, how you doing? Tori, Dorothy Pruitt is in the building. Leslie, Denise, thank you. She says she loved the background. Happy New Year's, everybody. We got Lisa Taylor, Monique, and Adrian. Adrian, Dorcel, Frontline, Sexy Grandma. Happy New Year's to you too, Frontline. Tasha Washington, Karma Coated Diamonds. Don, aka D Holla, is in the building. Karma Coated Diamonds. Carisha Brown. Yes, it is Miss Taylor. Regina, how you doing? Good evening to you. First 5 minutes, you guys, we're just saying hi and hello to everyone. Reach someone on the bottom of you or on the top of you and speak to them, you guys. Just don't speak to me. This is your family. Lady of Praise, how you doing? Happy New Year's to you too. Rhonda Hayes is in the building. Shawana Taylor is in the building. She says blessings to each of you guys in the chat. Happy New Year's. Krista Pals is in the building. She says Happy New Year's, SP and Maz and everyone in the chat. Teresa speaking to everyone. Someone gave a super chat. Andrea Maxwell is in the building. She says, "Hey family, I miss y'all. I'm always listening, but I'm working. I don't see it, but I see it. So thank you, Andrea Maxwell." She says, "Super chat, super chat." You guys, I wanted y'all to hear that. Baby, hold on to me. That is going to be the song for the day. I wanted everybody to come on in here. Let me see. Yes, indeed. Let me see. Warriors for Children. Shelly's putting up the 1-800 number. She ain't forgot nothing. She said it's 1-855-880-KIDS. That is the 1-800 number. If you got a situation going on and you need a little help, we are Warriors for Children. You guys, we do have a little something in the bank. I do want everybody to know that this Christmas we did help out some people. Well, not some people, but a family member in our family. Our family, you guys here, and that's what we do. It came out a little late because I needed to get an address because, like I said, they were in dire need of some help. So when I finally found them, it was a little bit after Christmas, but they'll get a little something. I think it should hit by Tuesday. So she says, "I'm good. How's Papa doing?" And our handsome Pooh Bear. Papa doing good. Papa upstairs. You guys, we got a lot of snow. I'm gonna tell you, I'm scared to go to work tonight. We got a lot of snow. When I say a lot of snow, we got about 8 inches. And the dog was scared. He was like, he didn't want to go outside. And then when he went outside, he didn't know how to get in because the porch was covered, the sidewalks was covered, everything was covered. So he couldn't tell what was sidewalk, what was porch, and he tried to come up and he ended up going off in the snow and he said, "Forget it." He sat down and cried. I had to go get your dog, Shug. Get him in the house because he was like, "Mama, I don't know how to come. I don't know. I can't see the stairs." But we woke up to nothing but a white New Year's. Um, Shelly said, "Here I am. It's 2021 and we're ready." Everybody wanted 2020 to go out because everybody was ready for it when we was into 2019. They was like, "Oh, we ready for 2020." No, you really wasn't ready for no 2020. 2020 caught everybody off guard. It started off, and now what they're seeing is it started off with this pandemic and this C-19, and everybody lost their mind. So a lot of events have happened. Kids came up missing. People had to go home and quarantine themselves. And I want to share with everybody something. Let me try to find. I never could find Andrea Maxwell's. There it is right there. I'm so behind. There you go, Andrea Maxwell. Thank you for the super chat. Andrea Maxwell, thank you for supporting this channel. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you. And Sharon said the background is pretty. So I want to share something with you guys. So I didn't go, but my daughter-in-law grandmother passed away from she had the corona or whatever you want to call it. And she got over it, but everything, the damage that it had done to all her, uh, you know, body parts and things, all organs. Her kidneys had shut down and this and that, everything, lungs, things shut down. So it was just a matter of time. So last night, and I know this is gonna be kind of weird to you guys, but she passed away, and I don't know if I told you guys, I had situations going on in my family that, everybody was going through some things. But they had her funeral late last night. And the reason why they had it late last night is because, first of all, she did so many years in the service. So um, the army or the government, whichever one you want to call it, they pay for everything. And so they have to give them this, escorted to their destination spot. Well, the destination spot here is in like 4 counties over. So you got to take the highway, escorted all the way from this county to 4 counties over, escorted the whole entire family over there. And with the corona being going on, you still got to be 6 feet and everything. So we ended up, well, my son and his family and all of them, and Pooh Bear, because that's Pooh Bear's grandmother, great grandmother, ended up being escorted for at least, for almost an hour on the highway to um, Pooh Bear's great grandmother's destination. And it had started snowing. So it was kind of a different thing. They shut down the highway to get her home. And so it was different. So my son experienced it. He was calling me, telling me what was going on, and and things, and how Pooh Bear, he doesn't know what happened. He doesn't know that his great grandmother passed away. But that's what was going on in my family late last night. And then when they finally all made it back home because the roads was getting bad, um, I ended up we're me and Papa ended up falling asleep, waiting till the kids get back into town. So that was what was going on. Let me see. Frontline says something about, wow, that's beautiful. All we have is a bunch of rain in Philly. Girl, trust me, the much snow we got, you got it coming. You got it coming. We're Midwest, so you may not get it. You may not get it because we're down underneath you guys. And I think the wind is still blowing south, so you may not get it if you up in Philly. Philly is up east of us. Rain here in Jersey. Girl, the snow that we got, you don't want it. We've got almost 8 to 10 inches of it. And we just had an earthquake the day before. Yes, we had an earthquake the day before, and it was the biggest earthquake we've done had in years. I'm talking about in decades and centuries. And it happened at 5:05. I was at work when it happened, and it shook. I didn't say nothing to nobody because I'm used to being up when the earthquakes come and stuff. But anyway, let's talk about our conversation, you guys. Let's get into it. SP, I love the background. Thank you. Okay. So there is my condolences to you and your family. Thank you, Tori. And I know some people got a little angry, but I can't read every comment, especially, but I do try. I do try. But I miss it. And don't get mad, you guys. Just be patient. Put it in there again. Say SP, say add SP. And it usually lights up when I'm on my phone. But let me get in the room. Because when it's a lot of stuff going on, I want you guys to be aware. Um, so let me see. Okay, I'm in the building. I'm in the building. Okay, So if you put at SP, I will see it. And in that way, thank you. Thank you, Marcia. That way I can say something. Because even though that I'm looking over here, once you put ASP news nuggets, it flashes over there. And then it catches my attention and I go, oh, okay. I just want you guys to know. Thank you, Regina. I see you in the building. Freddie Johnson's in here. Sonia Watts. Thank you, Moz. I want to wish everybody a happy New Year's. You know, things gonna change. You just got to be patient. Make sure you put God first. If you don't believe in God, whatever you believe in, put it first. Do it with all your might. Some people, majority of this channel, and I'm just going to keep it real with you, majority of the channel and myself, you guys, I am a Christian and I do believe in God, but that doesn't mean that if you don't believe what I believe, then you can't be in here because that ain't how it works. I mean, you believe what you believe and I believe what I believe, but sometimes when we're talking, the reason why certain people believe how they believe is probably because of some of the beliefs that they believe. So I just wanted to share that. Tasha says, I spoke to people and none spoke back. So I won't be speaking again. Tasha, you better not come in here on the new year acting like that. Now, girl, you know better. Everybody, let's speak to Tasha. Tasha Washington is in the building. Everybody, let's speak. Let's say hi to Tasha because we love Tasha. I know I love Tasha. I love Tasha. That's okay. Sonya Watt said, I spoke at Tasha. See, y'all coming in here and the new year, don't do that. This is a new year. You guys, we're going to have to do better than we did last year. Let's get on the conversation. Everybody loved Tasha Washington. But Tasha, sometimes people don't understand that, like she said, I love y'all too. See, I ain't speak. I hear people say that all the time. I'm not accepted. I say, you know what? This channel, we just speak. And once people get used to you, you got to speak to them too. The Bible also tells everybody when you want friends, you got to be friendly. Just speaking to somebody saying hi doesn't mean every time when they see you, they're going to say hi back. Sometimes get in conversation with them. Say, hey, Sonya Watts, what you doing? What did you do on your birthday? Since your birthday's after Christmas, what did you do? And hey, I'm Tasha Washington. Remember me. There's certain things that you can do like that. Anyway, you guys, let's get into the conversation about these two boys that's in California City that is still missing. There is no update other than what we've already put out. Now, I have been reaching out to the family, been reaching out, and somehow I'm going to share it with you. One of the family members spoke to me and thought I didn't know who they were. It was all in a whole different chat. Okay. And I said, hey, and I won't say what her name is because then other channel holders are go run and chase her down. Yeah, I know. But I said, hey, I've been trying to get in touch with you. Why you don't answer my messages? And you know, and I haven't went back to check to see what she says, but I let her know I knew who she was, and I respect them, and I give them their space. But I believe, I believe that you know we will represent them very well over here. I believe that, and I mean, I believe that our channel is very sympathetic and empathetic, and we have a lot of understanding. Not only that, we have a lot of contacts, and then we do try to help the biological family or the adopted family. The biological family, great love. The biological family is the one I spoke to. hmm And so I haven't went back to see what she said, but I left her a little message saying, hey, you can speak to me over here, But when I'm asking you, hey, but it's all good. It's all good. I know the biological mother has posted that it's in God's hands now. So she's trusting. She's trusting. She says on her post that she's a soldier in the army for the Lord. So you could tell that she's trusting God in whatever happens. And like I was saying before, some people were saying some bad stuff about the mom. They were like, she shouldn't have lost her kid, and why they want to know this, they want to know. Anytime when something happened, your whole life gets put out there. Oh, Kay said those boys was missing before they moved. Kay, Kay said that. But Kay, hold on, hold on. Hey, Tanika Shanika, the plus size doll. Check her out, you guys. She does reviews for clothing and things of that nature and items that you want to buy. And if you have anything, check out Tanika Shanika, the plus size doll. I know that she'll go check out anything that you want, and she'll post up what she finds on there. And just go check out her channel. She's got a channel. Anyway, I know she had sent me a commercial or something. I haven't even had time to even look at it. But anyway, I'm gonna go back to what Kay said. Kay said those boys were missing before they moved. Well, Kay, um, it seemed like that probably was what happened, but I don't know if you know, but there's another channel, and I don't like to shout out channels. It's a channel that you probably never really ever heard of. It's got small numbers. They're not out there in the front yet. I think they only got 1 point something subscribers. That doesn't mean anything. They're right there at ground zero. Anyway, this gentleman, and it's a man, it's not a woman, it's a man. He has this channel, and he's out there every day, and he's beating the streets. He's in front of the house, and he's pretty much he's looking at the house all day, every day. But I'm going to share something with you. If you want to go check him out, go find him, whatever, do what you do. I'm not trying to stop you to go find what you need to do, but we don't say channels in this chat room here, because I don't want problems. I don't want people coming over here talking, thinking that, I'm gonna just let them come in and shout themselves out, and then they get mad and say, well, we're in competition. SB said, no, I ain't said nothing. I don't want to deal with you because today's Friday. That's why. You know what I'm saying? I've learned that sometimes people will not come to our channel because we associated with a certain other channel. And I don't want to associate with another channel. If we can't get it, we don't get it. That's the way I see it. Because a lot of channels be slamming people and stuff. I don't want to be known for that. I want to, if we slam somebody or we talk negative or something, it's gonna be because of what we said. It ain't gonna be because we've got other channel holders in here and they're doing the same type of commentary that we do, like news and things like that, but they done said something negative. So the last time a young lady was in here, now I'm not going to mention her name, and we escorted her out, and it wasn't because she was who she is, because I didn't even know she even existed, but our guest was like, that's why we came over here, because you said some stuff over there. Well, we don't want our guests to feel uncomfortable. So we don't go in unless we really feel like we're on the same level. Like, what's in the best interest of the channel? What's in the best interest of the organization and things of that nature? It got nothing to do with competition, because, you know, every day I wake up, I don't compete with no one. I got to live this life. And not only that, when I have to answer, only person going to be standing there answering to the Lord, it's going to be me. So I don't compete against you, your channel, or what you got going on. I just don't need the drama, and I don't want to be affiliated with something I don't know about. If somebody says something, I'm not saying I believe them, but I do want to make sure it's going to be a channel that if I want to be affiliated with, it's just like your friends. When you have friends, your kids have friends, you want to know your kids' friends because they can get them in a lot of trouble. By association, people will not come to your channel. So it's best that if I see a channel that I don't really know, or you just over there hollering and cussing and screaming and you got some stuff going on, I don't want to be, I don't even want you over here. That's all I'm saying. I don't got a problem with you. I just don't want to be associated with you. Okay, Tasha said something like, I was watching this other channel and it was the lady that said she sold the adopted parents the house and said they seemed off and she never saw the boys with them the two times she dealt with them. Really? That's what I want. I want some information. Tasha bringing us some information. Thank you, Tasha. You better not go nowhere. I ain't playing. Now here's the thing. Like I said before, we don't. There was a neighbor that has them on some kind of surveillance that the boys were at the home at one time. But I'm gonna tell you something. If I take everything out of my house and move it to another house, guess what? There's gonna be things in there that my kids have and my grandkids and things. So they're gonna smell those toys and stuff. And no, that doesn't mean that my grandson done came to my new home. And I get that. I understand that. But they're saying that there's some surveillance that the boys came into the house, but there's no surveillance that says that they left the house. Now I'm gonna share something with you. Tanika Shanika said, that's right, you stay put. So I'm gonna share something with you guys, and I know you guys didn't probably see this, but doggone it, I did a Google search and I didn't download it or anything, but we'll get into it maybe Monday or Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be our big days from now on, where we're going to get in a lot of the facts and information and a lot of the evidence and things like that. But I want to share something with you. In the Google map, if you go on Google map and you type in the address, and everybody should already know the address. I don't have it here in front of me, but nevertheless, if you type in the address to that home, you can pull up the Google map. It is backed. The date of the Google map is 2019. Okay, they hadn't already lived there. But what I want you to see is like I said, in trying to figure out, we've got addresses where they used to live before they moved there, and there wasn't homes, there was apartments, so that plays a role. So we got the addresses of where Trezell and what's her name, Jocelyn, lived before they moved there. But anyway, if you she said, I seen the Google and it looks like there's a body in between the trees. Exactly. In between the trees, you see those three buckets. But Lulu, um, what I wanted you to see actually is look at the house. If you look at the house, they didn't have the solar panels on top of the roof. But they did have cameras outside the house in front. It was about three of them, three cameras. The weird thing is, why would you take the cameras off the house, but you put up solar panels? You got six kids. You don't want to see who comes to the home, who's messing with the cars, who's trying to sight gas out, what the kids are doing out in the yards. Why would you take the cameras down? There was cameras on that house when they bought the house. There was cameras on the house, on top of the house. And they could probably turn around and say, "Oh, they took it with them." I doubt it. Hey, Candace, how you doing? Zena's in the house. She said, "Good catch." But yes, um, If you guys want to look at the Google map and you don't know how to do the Google map, I have I recorded it as I was doing the Google map. And the thing about it is I haven't downloaded it so that we can all take a look at the Google map all together. I went up the street, down the street, around the corner. I went around looking at the desert, looking at other homes, looking at other houses, like possibly places where the kids could have went and hid. Like, there's a couple of pools over there. They could be underneath the pools. You never know. You never know. But there's, like I said, there's a guy there, and he's there every day, and he's filming every day. Only thing he's really seeing is the police going in, police going out. Now, a couple of days ago, I do want you guys to know that somebody came up in a truck, and they you know nailed in a sign that says, "Where are the boys?" Then a car came up and they busted out a window. So they've got that boarded up. They said this is what this guy that's been following, not following the story, but he stays there in that community, and he's there every day. And I do want to give him a shout out, but you guys know the rules. We just don't do that. But it's a young man, but he's there and he's filming every day. I mean, pretty much all you're looking at is the house. But there's certain things that he does have that other people's not going to have, because he knew on New Year's Eve that the adopted parents, Trezelle and Jocelyn, arrived really late, taking items out the house when everybody else was gone. And the neighbors told him they seen them come real late, taking stuff out the house. Sherry says, I seen it. The community is very angry. Yes, the community is very angry. She said, have you heard about a secret garage? Yep, we heard about it, but who knows? Who knows? Yeah, we heard that there was a hidden room in the garage. And one reason why we come on here and we talk amongst each other, and you guys can call in anytime that you want. Let me put the number out there. If there's new people in the house, please let us know that you're new. And here's the number that you always keep with you if you want to talk to the family, because I didn't hear it. I didn't read your comment. There's a number right there. Don't get mad. Just call in and say, look here, it's too much to write. Here's the number, 316-553-3056. Remember that number. I want everybody to know that I was there. I seen this. I was in the chat room, and they came in there and such. We have invited them 3 or 4 times, and she ain't said anything. Now, she did say one thing on a community board on Facebook. She says that people are telling her to start a GoFundMe. And she says she don't want money. She just want her babies. She don't know if it's a good idea. Well, some people say it was a good idea. Some people say it wasn't a good idea. I say it's a good idea. Yeah, people are going to talk about you because you started a GoFundMe. But if you want to afford an attorney, that if they do find the kids, trust me, you don't have, I don't care what job you got, you don't have the money that attorney needs to go to bat. They start off 1, 2 to 5 grand. I know. That's just to walk in the door and to take your case. If you need a private investigator, they're wanting $5,000 right at the front door. So you working and you paying your bills, you don't have that kind of money. When I ended up getting my daughter, adopting my daughter, I put my house up for the attorney from St. Louis to come down here and show them what we talking about. Because I ain't playing. I put my house up because I didn't have the money. Now I had a job paying me almost $40 an hour. So I know you ain't working that. I'm just saying. Now I don't know your business, but I'm just saying those jobs don't, they're just not laying around. I worked 15 years to get that job to pay me that. But what I mean is, um, that's the kind of money you need, and you don't have it right offhand. So, um, first of all, what if you, and I'm just saying, what if you want to sue the state for handing them your child and now your child is gone? What if you want, what if you need the money? So go, I'm just saying, what do you guys think? You think it's okay? What do you think? You think she should start a GoFundMe? Some people gonna say, oh, well, you ain't even got the kids. Why you start a GoFundMe? Well, shoot. I look at it like this. If it's my child, can't nobody tell me I can't. I brought him in the world. I can do what I want to do. And if I want them to look into it, maybe I want to believe that the children are still here and they sold, or you giving them away, or you got $500,000 for my kids, or $1 million, and y'all just ain't seen them. They'll never find them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you done did, but I tell you what, I would be trying to get all the money I could together so that whatever I needed to do to get either my life right or whatever. Here we go. Let's talk to. Hey, this is SP.
Hey, it's Tanika.
Hey,
I was
Tanika, how you
calling,
doing?
I'm doing good. I was calling kind of on the biological mom,
Mm-hmm.
and I really support her. And a lot of people have, talking bad about her, but I just say the best was speaking when she had the boys. I know they had a good reason. They had to place and adopt him or foster care or whatever. And she was working on herself to try to be able to provide dinner for him. So I applaud her for doing that because nowadays, well, kids are killing them because they can't take care of them or they're dropping them off in places and weird. I commend her for, now I don't know if she got forced into the situation and they took them or just voluntarily, put them in that, in the safe system to get someone to be able to feel about them. But I think where she was once they're found, wants to try to search back, and people are kind of doubting her for that. So I'm not sure how much information is out about, why she lost them or was like turned them over herself. But
Right.
I just want to put
And
out there.
that's why we want to talk to her personally, because we heard rumors that it really was not even her fault that she lost the kids. It was like she was at work, and the person that was supposed to have kept them, one of the children that got hurt, and then next thing I know, they done took her kids. That's what I heard. Now that's just a rumor, but that's what I heard, and it's been downhill ever since. Now I don't know if that's true, but that's what I heard. She was at work. She trusted somebody to babysit her kids while she was at work. They got hurt, and by the time she got off, all heck broke loose. And yeah, and then when you already doing what you're doing your life or whatever, they want you to jump through this hoop and that hoop, and it just went downhill.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand that. Well, I just wanted to say that because I saw, prior to not today, when people were just kind of asking her, like, she lost them, like, why did she care? It's not like that. You don't know the circumstances around that. And I commend her, like I said, for to put that out there and say that she wants to try to get her. So,
Right.
yeah, that's just what I want to share.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. I'll go back to the chat. Okay.
All right. Bye bye. So, hey, the spot in the city with DJ Tony Lass. How you doing? Jill Cranford done came up in the building. Who got these babies? I don't know, Jill. We're trying to figure it out. And like I said, everybody, that was just, I don't know for a fact if that is true. That's what I heard. And that's the only story I've heard. And I was snooping then when I heard it. I wasn't even supposed to hear that. So I don't know if it's true or not. I would love to speak to, somebody. But I mean, if that's true, I wonder if the children will go into foster care. You wonder, Charmaine, you wonder if whose children will go into foster care. I wonder if their children. She said their children. Tasha said, it's true. It's true, SP. Okay. See, I know you guys go all over the place looking for that information. And if y'all heard what I heard, let it be known because this is the conversation room. I don't know if you guys know that, but this is the conversation room. And here, this is where we conversate one on one. That's what I want. I want you guys to know. That's why we know we get information, and sometimes we get information wrong. So this is where we can come in. Hey Tracy, how you doing? We can come in and we can talk about what we heard and what's not the adopted parents' children. Um, I'm gonna tell you guys something. And I said this before. And I hate to be one of them dogs that bark up that same tree, but I said it before. You know what I don't understand? And I don't point my fingers at nobody. But the only thing I really, really don't understand is see, I understand sometimes you got the kids outside and they playing and you run in the house real quick and you grab something and you come back, but you're in an open area. There's no way in the world those kids could go out that gate without you knowing if you ran in and ran out. That's a ball face, and I believe that. When I look around their home, all I see is fence to fence. There's no open area where two kids can just go and you don't see that. From the back of their fence, there's another fence. The place where he went to go get wood so he can throw wood, the terminology talk about throw wood. What are you talking about? Throw wood? Dude, you got twigs over there. You got broken little branches and stuff. That's not throwing wood. But he act like he was throwing wood. He said throw wood. Okay. But you've got an open field. You don't see the kids from one place from the street that they live on. There's a dividing from the street that's behind them, and it's fenced off all the way to the street. The other side goes to the desert. So, I mean, there might be one or two people live on the left of you, and there's two people live on the right of you, but you've got the open area right next to you. Then you've got another house, and then you got the street. It's all fenced off back there. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So I don't see how the kids could get past you, get past the surveillance. The dogs don't smell them. There's no footprints that they ever walked out the gate. Not only that, like I said, here's what I was saying. It's such a convenience that the day that you allow the two kids to go outside to play with chalk, as you guys put it, you took the other kids, the other four kids, and sent them on vacation. We're going to talk about it. Hold on. Hey, this is SP. Who's calling?
Hi, SP. This is Carla.
Hey, Carla. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's to you, too.
And I was just calling. Is this a number to talk to you, like in private or just on the air?
You can talk to me in private also, but we're on the air right now.
Okay. I'm going to call back in later.
Okay.
Because I don't know all the rules on your station. I know some of them because I've been following you for a long time.
The only rule.
I don't say anything wrong.
Okay. The only rules is we don't shout out other channels because, we don't want to be arguing with them and hollering at them and they cussing us out and stuff. Because, that's really the rules. We just respect each other.
Okay, so it's okay if we say something we heard from another channel and it's receipt with it?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just wanting to say, you probably already heard because you hear a lot of things. You have a lot of family to go and do things, but I'm just praying that they are okay because they said they did see the adopted father leaving in a van with them,
Mm-hmm.
with the kids from the new house.
Right.
So I'm just praying that they okay.
Well, yeah, but like the neighbors that said that, like how would they know what these two little boys look like? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Because they said it's a part of the surveillance.
Right.
That they saw them on the surveillance of him taking them.
Yep.
And they said that's why the dogs didn't pick up the scent because he carried them.
Oh, so what you're saying is the surveillance that they're saying is they seen him at that particular day?
They didn't say a date. They just said they saw him leaving with the two boys
Okay.
in a white van.
Okay. Because what I'm thinking about is it wasn't that day that the surveillance that they're talking about. Because the police are saying we don't know how the boys got out of the backyard. If you guys got surveillance that you seeing him putting them in the van, then that contradicts what they're saying. They're telling the community we don't know how these boys got out the backyard.
That's why they're in there taking and getting things. But they don't always put everything out because they don't want everybody knowing everything.
Right,
and they were saying, but they didn't release that part. They're going to come back with more information, but there's a lot of stuff involved.
Right. And you know what? I'm gonna share this with you because I'm gonna go back and listen, but there's a video of the sheriff talking to this person, and I could swear I heard him say, "Oh," and I don't want to say it, but I could swear I heard him say, "Oh, they did." I could swear I heard him say that.
No.
And
Right, that they're not.
Yeah, I'm praying. I'm praying that I heard wrong, or maybe they were talking about something else. Maybe they were talking about a battery or talking about, something else or somebody. I could swear that's what I heard. And so I'm going to download that video and then take the volume up a little bit and listen. And I'm going to share with everybody else too what I heard.
Okay. Okay, and I will share more when I hear more.
Okay. Sometimes when they're talking, they don't know that those microphones is on, so you can hear some stuff. So maybe they do know more than what they're telling us.
But we're gonna still just pray that they're still here.
Yeah.
They seen what they seen. And hopefully, the adopted parent, he'll go ahead and tell it since they have him on surveillance,
Right. Right. But a lot of people
all we can do is pray.
A lot of people think that the boys never came to that home, and that's still be a possibility that how sometimes the boys is already missing, they done moved, but then they done brought two other kids that's close to that age that they done covered them up with the mask and making them look like these are the boys. Because isn't it so weird that they don't have the more updated pictures of these two boys?
Yes, it is.
When you're looking for missing children, you're supposed to have the most current update pictures of the children.
Yeah, that's so weird. That's scary.
And that one picture of the little boy.
For the adopted parent to put it out there.
Right.
They want them found.
Right.
And they're not guilty of anything.
Right. Right.
Okay, so we just pray that hopefully they're still here.
Right. But you know what? I do believe, and I know you're trying to get off the phone, but I do believe that they have found something, because normally when they take your vehicle, they go over it really good. But if they didn't find something, they give it back to you. But if they found something, you don't get it back, and they don't have it back yet.
That's right.
They don't have that vehicle back yet. So that right there tells you something.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So hopefully they're, they seem pretty like it's the truth. They saw him taking them boys out of the house,
Right.
and they took the white. If he has a white van, then they're accurate.
It's the white van that they got. They still kept.
Okay, so we can pray because they also were saying they thinking that the boys can be still alive. That they thinking that they might have sold them.
They might have sold them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So hopefully they can still be alive.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
And I'm only trying to get off the phone because I'm stuck when I'm at work.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
I be missing you and the family because I be at work and then you come on and you've been working. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, yeah. But we're gonna just start coming on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at 5 p.m. Central Time, and we're gonna keep it like that for a while.
Okay, I saw that and I'm happy.
Okay.
I did miss you.
All right. Thank
All right,
you.
keep up the good work.
All right. You too. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. All right. You guys, y'all call on in. I told you we gonna talk about it. Uh, the children are in protective custody. Yes, Joel. The children of them, and when they were with the other foster parent mom before this family, they were doing fine as well. Yes, they were. And not only that, Lulu, the foster mother that had the boys before, she's been down there the whole entire time. She's been, you remember when I said that woman that's walking and pacing and everybody was like, I said, that's either the grandmother, that's somebody that love them babies. And she wants to know. She's been down there wanting to know too. Now she ain't saying too much, but she's been down there. She want to know what happened to them babies. SP, when uh oh Lord, Chantel going through that. Now see there. Oh Lord, I tell y'all to don't be putting that stuff in the chat, and y'all just do it anyway. Oh my goodness. We cannot. Let me repeat myself. Let me repeat myself. I'm gonna have to put that person in timeout, and I'm sorry I gotta put you in timeout. Please do not put another channel. Um, that is tarot cards and things, and over here we're Christian, so I don't want somebody stumbling trying to go find out, going to a. I'm not saying, hey, I don't. You can do what you want to do, but I'm not going to support it at all because I have a problem with myself not going because I want to hear it so bad, but I know better that, all our answers come from the Lord. So that's what we do. But Candace says, and I'm gonna move on up. But if a child services has them and they don't notify that they have them, and that's kidnapping. What you talking about, Candace? Let me go on down a little bit. Cause I know I done got in trouble a little bit right there. But I done told y'all to don't be putting those names up in there because that is a rule. That is really the only rule we have over here. And y'all seem to, hey, we gonna do it anyway. No, we don't. We're not gonna support. They were on her. They were on her phone. Cucumber, what was on her phone? That's what she said. Cucumber, that's what she said. She said her most recent pictures is on her phone. Let me tell you something. Okay. When you want them kids to be found, even though you got on your phone, you still have it on computer. It's still a backup to your Gmail account or whatever. Wouldn't you? I'm just saying, wouldn't you want them to have a more accurate picture of what this child looks like. Now, you know what? I'm just gonna say this, and I'm just gonna keep it real. I know some people gonna be mad at me, and that's okay, because I got 5 minutes and I'm getting off of here. But you can get mad at me. Parents, they will go and find a picture. They will go draw you a picture. They will call their friends or their mama, their cousin that got a picture. Their child is missing. This is what the child looks like. Oh, they on my phone and they got my phone. You know what? This this woman, this adopted mother, does not sound, or she does, and I'm not blaming nobody. I'm just saying she doesn't seem to be even attached to these kids. And I'm going to share something with you that I seen, and I'm going to keep it real with you. I seen pictures when they was with the mother, the biological mother. They was chunky and happy and smiling and giggling and da. And the mother wasn't lying when she said her kids probably don't like these. I'm not saying she lied, because I seen pictures when they were with them and they was fragile and thin and small. And the reason why they're not showing you that picture is because the baby is thin. That's the reason. I've seen the picture. Okay? I'm just telling you the truth. I didn't want to tell you that, but I'm going to tell you because this is family, and I'm just going to tell you the truth. If you looked at the picture, you'd be wanting to go find this adopted mama and wonder why these kids wasn't eating. The boy had on some pants, looked like they were some uh like you guys. Matter of fact, let me see if I got the picture. Let me see if I got the picture. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I do. Hold on. I don't know which phone I got it on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me look at my photos. If you guys just hold on real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Let me show you this picture right here. Hold on. First of all, let me show you this picture right here. You see, this is the baby while he's with the mama. This is the baby while he's with the mama, okay? I know I took the picture because I couldn't. Hold on. Let me find it for you guys. Hold on. Here's one of them. Here's one of them. Stay right there, family. Let me block out some stuff I can't let you see, because I don't want to get a copy strike. Okay. Okay. Let me show you the other baby. Let me show you the other baby. Oh, okay. Here's the other baby. Look real good. You see this baby? Look at him. He looks so cute, right? Let me show you the same boy. Let me show you this picture. Now pay attention to his legs. Oh, you can't even hardly see it because it's green. I got my green screen on. Let me turn my green screen off. Let me turn off my green screen. Hold on. Hold on. Let me turn my green screen off for a minute. Okay, you guys still there? Okay, here we go. I want you to see it. I don't got a problem. Looky there. Look at his legs. Now, let's go to the bedroom. Let's go to the oval room. So tell me, did you guys see it? I would have been laid out on the ground crying and kicking. I have just a bad feeling all over, Sonya. Those dogs didn't pick up no scent there. Yeah, oh Lord have mercy. Did you guys see what I see? Just letting you know. That's why they're not showing you those pictures, because you take one picture and you go, these are 3 and 4 year olds. That's the 4-year-old legs. Did you guys not? Let me share it with you again, because ain't nobody said nothing. Hold on. Y'all tripping. I'm going to get off of here because I know I done got upset. That's a 4-year-old. My 3-year-old is chunky, running around, smiling, eating everything. I'm going to tell you something. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. You can look in his eyes. Whether he's got toys to play with or whatever. He ain't smiling or anything. You know, he's like, I'm just saying. That's why you don't see the more recent pictures, because, yeah. That's their name. Classic and sincere. She said that's why they the same weight and the same height. It's terrible. It's terrible. Yeah, they should be chunky. That's their growing spurt. That's when they're growing. Like my grandson, he's so chunky and everything. I can't even pick him up. He's so big. He's 3. And you know what? He's a picky eater, and I'm always trying to give him something to eat. And you know, he likes his McDonald's and you name it, whatever, you know. But I tell you what, milk. What is this woman? And what is they? I'm finna go, you guys. I'm finna go. I forgot to give a shout out to Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags. You guys check her out. The link will be in the chat, or it will be down below in the description box. It is very heartbreaking. Hopefully Monday, something. Pure Design says, my 2-year is chunky too. Yeah, they chunky because that milk gets them chunky. And when they was with the mom, they were chunky. They were happy. They were smiling. She would tell them that they're not cutting their hair, and they're not treating their baby right. That's why she said what she said when she said her kids did not like them. That's why I'm just telling y'all. I'm not saying it because I'm trying to agree with the mom. I'm telling you because that's what I see too. That's what I see too. Oh, and another thing, you guys. That's what I see. Anyway, I was going to talk a little bit. Can I see it again, SP? Okay, Tina wants to see it again. Which picture, Tina? Okay, here's the picture of the little boy we're talking about right here. You see how chunky he is? This is when mama still got to see him and she knew he was okay. You know, he chunky baby, cute baby, cute baby. You know. This is him. Okay, let me take my screen off. Anyway, you can always go back over this video. We're not going to keep it long. That's something we just not going to do. We just not going to keep it long. And so you can always go back over this video, screenshot it all you want. Okay. That's what I see. And that's what I know. I want you guys to see it. All right. She said, SP, don't leave. I got to. I'm going to have to leave early, you guys. Anyway, you guys, did you see the real mom, how she was crying? She couldn't even talk, I know. Milk alone would keep them. Yes, it would. Just milk by itself. Something wrong with these parents. They're thinking, you guys. I'm just letting you guys know. Something's not right. And sooner or later, it's gonna come out. They're gonna turn on each other. Even though that they're married. You'll see. They're gonna turn. They're gonna turn. She's gonna blame him. I guarantee it. But I guarantee you, the adopted mother, she has no connection to these kids. She did not even go look. Usually the woman be like, oh my God, you simple-minded such and such. You left the gate open. What the heck? My husband don't get up. I get up. He had to be like, hey, hold on, baby. I'm gonna go look. But I don't care if you're gonna go look, I'm gonna go look too. The dog missing, we both out looking. This is my dog. I put the dog outside and I went to go use the bathroom. The bathroom came up on me really quick. I went and used the bathroom. I come back, the dog was missing. I'm like, oh, honey, the dog is missing. And he was like, why you didn't put him on the chain? Because I had to use the bathroom real quick. It is what it is. Come on. He putting on clothes. I'm in one car. He's in the truck. And we're circling the block. This is a dog we're looking for. I'm not sitting at home. I'm looking for my dog too. He looking for the dog, and I'm calling because he can't live outside too long because his larynx is paralyzed. So it's hot and his breathing will stop. So we got to find him. Hello, this is SP.
Hello, SP. This is Sharon Simpson. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's to you too.
I want to ask you a question. Okay?
Go ahead.
Since they got adopted out, I was thinking that the mom should, usually when kids are totally adopted out, the biological parents is not involved with kids no more, right?
Right.
Well, I was thinking that then the adoption probably wasn't hasn't went all the way through yet, and
no, that's a mishap. Somebody even was saying that the adoption wasn't final. The adoption is final. If they can change them kids' names, the adoption was final. I guarantee that. They're not gonna let somebody change the name and the adoption's not final. That's stupid. Once that judge says the kids is yours and you can change the name, when they changed that name, the adoption was final. It's not a long process. when it comes to the adoption. They either you go there, you have a date that you go in front of the judge, and the judge says, okay, we're going to sign, we're going to give you the responsibility of these kids. Are you sure? You positive that these are now your kids? And you say yes. They sign the paperwork. They say you can change the social security number. You can change their names to whatever you want. What do you want? Right then and there, you need to know what you're going to name these kids. You can say, well, I'm going to name them Juju and Jaja. Okay, you name them Juju, Jaja. How to spell it? They want to know right there that you spelled it. They're going to tell you before you come. Your attorney tells you before. If you want to change the child's name, think ahead, because once you go to court, that's it. They sign it. It's a done deal. That's it. You don't see the judge no more. The judge sign it. You know what? That's the only way you can change them kids' name. You have to be the already finalized adopted parents. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know that for sure.
I thought maybe that the mom was, trying to get him back, and they was left with him and done something with the kid. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Let me tell you, when kids are young like that, they want them adopted because they're cute, and everybody want a baby, and they want them to look like them and act like them and think like them, and they want to make them aware of their family and their traditions and things like that. They don't want a 12-year-old. So to get them kids adopted really quick, that's what they did. And they probably should have gave the mom more time and not took those kids and put them up there like that, because she was still seeing those kids in 2018.
Yeah.
That's two. If one of them's 3 and one of them's 4, they took the kids when they was 1 and 1 and newborn.
Why is that little boy, is he supposed to be 3 years old that's in that picture that's in the car seat? Is he 3 years old in that picture?
No, he's not 3 years old in that picture. He's like about 1 years old. He's in the car seat, but he's still under a 1 year. He's smiling and grinning. He can't talk or anything. So he's probably about 7, 8 months.
Okay, I was wondering.
He's cute though. Ain't he cute little thing? Cute.
Oh, he's beautiful.
Yeah, he is.
He is so beautiful.
Yeah, he is.
And they're not even, and the mom and dad, adopted mom and dad, not even show no sympathy, and they didn't even know when they were on there really what to say when they were asking questions. They were just,
right,
hesitating, and they just didn't know what to really say. So
yeah, he said, and he's trying to be politically correct. So he's not saying I want to find my son or my baby. He said, we want to find our baby. Let me tell you something. You're only saying that because you know that the reason why he's talking like that is because he knows if he says my child, because it's supposed to be, when you adopt, it is supposed to be yours now. And it would have been okay for him to say that. But he knows if he says that, he knows the world is going to go off on him. But that would have been correct for him to say that. But he didn't say it. And that's why I said he's chose. They have already planned to speak. And these are the words that they're saying because they don't want everybody to come off on them. But the woman then already said some things. She was like, when the auntie came and was like, you're supposed to be watching my nephews and you're supposed to take care of them. And she was like, this is why we didn't want to come out, because of all of this. That woman right there, when she said that, I could have choked the living daylights out of her. I'm telling you right now that she has an attitude and she doesn't care for them babies. And I know it. I see it. And I'm just saying, I'm not saying she killed them or done something to them. I'm just saying she doesn't connect with these kids, because she would have been riding the scooter looking for those kids. She wasn't out there.
Right. They didn't show no sympathy. They wasn't crying or nothing. They wasn't begging people to help us find the baby or nothing like that. And they said, well, the cop told us to stay inside. And I wouldn't care. I'd say, well, I would have found my kids. I want my baby well.
Right. And
they would have us stay inside. I said, no.
And the other thing that he said that didn't make sense either, he says, so when he went looking, he said when he went looking, he was like, oh no, I went looking, and she talking about we looked. What do you mean we looked? You talking about you looked in the house? But anyway, nevertheless, he says, I told my wife, we're finna call the cops. Okay, here's the other thing. You can't find your kids. You left the gate open. Why would the first thing come out your mouth is call the cops? Okay, when you're under distress, if somebody chasing you, you want to call the cops. When you can't find your child, you call 911 for some help. You don't care if it's the fire department. You don't care if it's the rescue. The word cop comes when somebody's holding a gun or when somebody robbed you. The word cop don't come out your mouth because your kids are missing. And now you think somebody's got them. No, you call 911. Matter of fact, if there's distress, somebody's not breathing, they don't say, call the cops. They don't say that. They say, call 911. That's what they say.
And why did they wait?
I'm just saying.
Why did they wait so long to call the cops?
I have no clue. They said that they called at 5:30. It started getting dark. But the first initial report said that they called the cops. It was like 8 something. But the chief signed off and said it was 5 something too. So I don't know.
I don't know either, but some CC, they just, I don't know. But I just wanted to ask you that. I don't understand why, how, you know.
And yeah, and when they were both up there talking, they would not look at each other. They would not look at each other. And you know what? I am so connected with my husband, and I know what he's going to say or something. But you know what? I'm going to look at him, because when I look at him, I'm giving him signals like, shut up. You better not say that or whatever. And he's giving me signals like, I'm going to say, you know what I'm saying? We're going to look at each other, and we're going to talk, and we can still speak. Even when I'm speaking, like if I'm speaking or something at church or whatever, I'm going to turn to my husband. Even though he knows the story or knows what I'm going to say, I'm still going to look at him. If he's in agreement with me or not, or maybe I got something wrong or something. They never would look at each other because they don't want people to think. They're so wrong. They don't want people to think that they rehearsed it, that they have rehearsed to not look. And she just to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, like a roaring lion looking for something to devour. Like, you better not say nothing to my husband, and you better not say nothing wrong, whatever. Like, yeah, you should have been like that when you were looking for the babies. You should have been like that when you look for, not you just like, And he's standing there like, and then somebody called in the other day and they were like, that's a power stand. And you know what? I got to thinking about it. It was a power stand. A stance. They don't call it a stand. They call it a stance. Like I'm ready to come and do something. So I really wish you would. And I really wish you would. And he was showing off his little biceps too. That's why I'm telling you guys, they got problems. Because his biceps wouldn't have been out there like that. Not like that.
You can tell by the way, you can tell by the way he was standing and by the way she was acting. They weren't talking, looking at each other, that there's something wrong with it. The babies did, there's something wrong with the story that they're saying about what happened. You can tell that by the way they're acting.
Right.
And the way they look. I mean, plain and simple. You can tell it.
Right. And I'm just saying they know more. I'm just saying they know more. I'm not saying that they did anything. I'm not saying that because I do not point my finger. But I'm just saying they're not telling the truth. I know that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Me too. I'm not saying that.
I don't know if they done sold the babies or handed babies to somebody else and they were just wanting. So right now there's a reward money. It's like $25,000 the city's gonna give, and then the marijuana business. I can't. It's a young lady. I think her name is Angela, and Rick, or I can't remember what their names were. But they're giving 10,000. Then somebody else said another 10,000. So that's 20,000 and 25,000. So somebody can easily get $55,000. Just tell us where the boys are at. Tell us where the babies are at. That's all you got to do. Tell us what they did with them. Did they hand them to you? Do they got them somewhere? And they just want all this to rack up or whatever? Or, right now it just seems like people just want some kind of fame, or I don't know. I don't know.
What about the other? How old is the oldest one on the other children?
Nobody knows those children. Nobody knows their names. No, well, we do know, but you can't put that out here. That's against the law.
I mean,
you can't do that. They're underage. They're underage. You can't put their pictures out here. You can't put their information out here. Like we know, but we can't put that out here. I would never jeopardize other kids for any kid or anybody. I just went through it.
Yeah, well, I just wonder how old they were, if they knew anything. You know what I'm saying? I just wonder that. Possibility that's why they got the kids under.
Yeah, it made me mad when they were like, the other kids is out on vacation. Who does that? You treat all the kids the same. If you're going to adopt these kids, then guess what? If they go to grandma's house, then guess what? All the kids, if grandma can't take care of all of them, then bring grandma to you to take care of all the kids. You don't leave the other kids, because they're too small. What do you mean? They can go outside by themselves and play with chalk. Why they couldn't go to grandma's house too? That's when you're supposed to be able to have them with grandma, because grandma can love on them. They 3-4 years old. She loved the babies. Just because you got some bigger ones that knows how to put on their clothes and this, that, and the other, all the kids go. All the kids go.
And another thing.
Anyway.
Yeah, and another thing, you would more put them two in their bedroom and let them play. You wrapping Christmas gifts and put the bigger ones outside and let them play.
Right.
If they were there, you know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
You'd say, come on back. The dad should have taken them to the bedroom and said, let's go in here and play.
Right.
You don't take them outside and leave them. No. So.
Right.
Well, we'll find, if it's the Lord's will, we will find out. We will.
Right.
Because I know USP, you will find out.
Well,
you don't let go.
Well, you know what? I believe that the truth gonna come out, because these people are not as smart as they want to be, and I guess who knows. The sad thing about this whole situation is, and I couldn't understand this for the life of me. I can understand one child being lost and out the backyard, and we don't know, but two, both of them. If you didn't want the kids, you should have just gave them back. SP said, I didn't say, I was making fun, Tracy. Chalk. Because that's what the lady said. She was like, I thought they were outside playing with chalk. That's what he said. He was like, when he was trying to explain it, that's not how I talk, but sometimes I do that. I don't know. I better get off of here. I gotta go to work.
Okay. Well, I love you.
I love you too.
Have a great evening. I love everybody on chat.
All righty. That's Sharon Simpson. She said she loves everybody on the chat. All right. Okay, that was Sharon. Maybe I just hung up on her. I'm sorry, Sharon, if I just hung up on you. But you guys, we are 24 minutes into the next hour. I do got to get up and go to work a little early. So, it is what it is. We will be here Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5 p.m. Central Time. If we learn anything, I will put it up. Make sure you guys check it out. I do want to share some things with you, but I do have to think about it, pray about it. But sometimes I will run my mouth too much. But anyway, you guys, make sure that you go into this New Year's. Don't be hollering and arguing with nobody. Let it be what it be. I will see you guys. Uh, uh, what was it? Today is Friday, so I will see you guys Monday. But if I come on Saturday, Sunday, y'all just come on in here. We just gonna do what we do. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Bye.
Nora's Closet has a new name and a new website, you guys. It's called Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags, and this is the grand opening. It is open to the public, and we're gonna take a look at it before anybody else do. Nora has the Jimmy Choo collection, handbags and shoes to match. Expensive but worth the price. Shoulder Guess handbag and Louis Vuitton. Guys, she's the queen of handbags. Don't be fooled. And sexy is still in. High heels, sandals, flats, and pumps. Michael Kors, Chanel, every name brand you can think of. Go over to Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags and more and use your W4C and get your discount. Nora's link is down below.
Loving on Children Child Care presents a new child care that you can bring your child with and we can have fun. It's in the Buck County, but she also cares for kids that's in the Philadelphia area also. She has first shift openings, she provides the meals, and she has virtual learning. Bring your kids on over here and we can play all together at Loving on Children. And you can reach her at ashlynwilliams76@gmail.com. The link is down below.